Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Fear the Walking Dead. Well, the last episode messed me up, as I think it messed up a lot of people. I don't think I was alone in that. And if you watched the last reaction, you know, my allergies were already really killing me this morning, and then all of the tears, it just made it worse. So listen, my nose is red. Like, it's not a good look. It's not going to sound great, but we're going to get through this, okay? I'm going to film this reaction. I'm going to get through this, but I apologize yet again. Like I said in the last video, if I, have to clear my throat or nose or, I don't know, whatever. It's just, it's a situation right now. Let's hope I don't cry as much this time, okay? I cried a lot, so, let's just hope. Maybe this will be a happy episode of Fear. What's the likelihood of that? Probably not much, but, Anyway, let's get into it.
Won't see anybody, myself included.
Oh, God.
I can't stop thinking about how the baby might be alive if we didn't have to come to you.
But it's the closest thing to a doctor that she has. I need to examine her.
Not letting you come in.
She needs to see me.
She does or you do. That's why I couldn't let you stay here, and that is why you were not here when she needed you. And that you're not here right now for yourself.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, I understand the anger, but she should probably get looked after by a medical. You know what I mean? That's not me taking a side. That's me just saying, like, I think she should get looked after. Oh my God. They are everywhere. Jesus.
Oh, well, hey, easy there.
Oh.
Hey, you and John were there for me at the Gulch.
Oh.
Stand the idea of you being out here all alone.
Oh. Dwight, you're lovely.
He asked me to leave with him before we even got here.
Hey, whoa, don't do this to yourself.
Well, I can't help but think. If I just listened to him,
Oh.
maybe he'd still be here.
Oh, God.
It's Ginny. A place, but a person. Jimmy's old lieutenant. He's been on the run ever since, Figure if anyone knows what she knew, what we're up against, it's him.
That's true. I was wondering that, where he went.
Picked up a muffled signal of, did you bring more company?
Oh, I guess not. Jesus. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, great.
You one of them?
One of who?
The folks painting the slogans. You see we're on the same side? Prove it.
Oh.
Bring me to this orchard. Drive.
Oh, great. A road trip episode.
Just keep your eyes on the road, sweetheart.
Oh, jeez.
Don't call me that.
Trip, so with all due respect, sweetheart, shut up and drive. Where'd you get that gun? Because it belongs to me. The JD on the handle? That's me. I'm John Dory.
What? What the fuck?
I want to find June just as bad as you do, but we keep running these horses like this. We're gonna kill them. The only reason I'm standing right here is because of John and June.
Oh.
They changed everything.
Oh.
Changed how?
I don't know. So you want to tell me why you're here?
There's no time.
Okay. Okay. What's going on here?
The way John talked about you.
Why else would you be here with that look on your face? That gun on your hip? 2 wedding rings? He became a cop. Thought he would have learned better from his old man.
I lost my jacket. We need to go back.
You can have one of mine.
No, we need to go back. There's a letter in the pocket.
A letter? What's in this letter that's so important?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Oh, lovely. This is still blowing my mind. What are the fucking chances? Oh, that's so gross! Oh, lovely.
This thing's toast. Thanks to you.
Oh! Oh my God!
Okay?
What did he say about the horse? Is the horse dying? Oh my
His
God.
heart's giving out. We're gonna have
My God! Okay.
Look, I'm going back home to Virginia. Okay? I need to take out the person that's really to blame. All
Oh.
of this.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna put a bullet in his head.
Okay.
We're going at my speed. Not running that horse into the ground.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Because if the horse dies, then, you know, you're really back to square one. Oh, the jacket. Oh, good.
He was spewing that same malarkey back in the 70s.
Oh,
You're just saying the person responsible for all of this is
Teddy should have killed him.
I
when
didn't
he had the
even.
chance.
Oh my God.
The end is the beginning. Hit me like a punch in the gut.
Oh my
Saying those
God.
words after all this time.
Oh,
I couldn't sleep. Started drinking.
oh yeah.
My whole life was suddenly a lie. Which is why the best thing for my family was for me to get as far away from them as possible.
so you abandoned them. After 40 years, you went to check if the man that ruined your family was alive but not your son.
He was better off without me. Everyone was. That cabin is where I left my boy 40 years ago.
Oh God. Oh
I won't go back there.
God. Okay.
I lost my husband at that cabin. The table inside is set up with medical supplies to save his life, but I didn't get the chance. Plus, he's got something of mine. And I want it back.
What's that?
John's other pistol.
Okay. Okay.
Those guns do belong together.
Okay. Okay. I can't. Why does fear keep making me cry? Ah.
He used a candy wrapper.
Candy wrapper.
It's the best he could do at the time.
Oh, I proposed with his mom in the same way.
Oh.
I can't believe he's John's father. What are the odds?
That's what I'm saying.
Shoot it.
Seems pretty clear which direction things point me in.
Guess so.
Oh man.
John was a good shot, too.
That's where we were married. There's singing and all our friends were there.
Sounds like a nice affair. You know,
Oh God.
John wrote his initials on the wall in that room back there.
This is making me very emotional. Ah!
Hey!
You're the closest thing to family I got.
Oh gosh.
So you're just ditching me? Like you did John?
That's not what this is.
Oh, it is! It's the same reason you never made amends with your son.
No,
You don't think you deserve it.
Well, you're the one carrying around a letter from him you never even opened. So you come at me all you want.
Wow.
All got ways of protecting ourselves.
Okay. Okay. This is not. I can't stop crying. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oi. What is this?
Well, I mean, let's say you get there, and you do it. You know, then what? You come back?
That's the plan.
So you may not.
Just a little road
What's
trip.
gonna happen?
Shoot Negan. Come back. You know. Oh God. I'm gonna cry more, I think. Probably. More than likely.
You picked the wrong cabin to rob, old timer.
Oh! Get him!
This is my son's cabin. That makes you a trespasser.
Oh!
John's old man, eh?
And this is his gun.
Oh! Oh. No. Is it no? No. Ah! Oh my God. No! Oh my god, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! God, I hate why I keep crying.
We were meant to fix this old girl up together, he and I.
Oh.
I didn't run from my boy because I didn't care. I did it because I do. John had this light about him. Of course you know.
Oh.
I was afraid I'd snuff it out. Never look back.
Oh, okay.
Never even said goodbye.
It's not too late.
Oh god. I don't want to keep crying.
This is the hardest decision of my life. One that I hope you can find in your heart to forgive me for making. Leaving you behind to save an innocent person's life. Same way I forgave. Same way I forgave Dad for leaving me. Took me a few years to see it from his shoes. He did what he did because he loved me. Just like I'm doing what I'm doing because I love you. I will never stop trying to get back to you. Back to those early days at the cabin. You were the most amazing woman I've ever known.
Oh, fuck.
And if I die knowing I lived a life worth living.
Oh, God.
And a nurse named Jude was the light guiding my way. I love you, Junebug.
I am not okay. What the fuck, Fear? I'm so... Oh, my God. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
I'm not ready for this to be goodbye.
Oh.
That man has been chasing after Teddy for how many years? He missed out on his entire life.
Oh.
And how you were able to get back to who you once were.
Aw.
I've changed, but I am not the same person I used to be. Hey, why don't we just start over?
Oh.
These are yours. Thank you for letting me and John borrow.
Oh.
To do that.
Oh.
John would too.
Oh, God. Just... Oh, my God. I can't... Okay. Oh, God.
There's someone I'd like you to meet. It's John's father.
Oh, I'm sorry. He saved my life in more ways than one.
Well, his wife just did the same for me.
I might have been wrong when I said that there wasn't anything you could do or say to make things better.
And if he's doing now what he wanted to do before, he's not going to stop till we're all dead.
Great.
Let's get to work.
Yes, let's get to work. Woo! Okay, look how red my nose is. Oh my God, I can't. Just, okay. I've been sitting on this couch for like about 2 hours, ish, about. And I feel like I've been crying for a good majority of it. It's so rude for them to put these 2 episodes back to back. Now, I do understand that the last episode was really, really heavy and stuff. But like, do we have to, right after that, meet John's father and deal with all of this stuff too? Like, it's so rude. Fear, what are you doing to my life? Like, honestly, my head is killing me. Can I just say? Because I started this day off with allergies being really bad. My head is killing me. My eyes are stinging. I don't even know. I'm just not doing okay right now. I'm just not doing okay. Crying did not help things. But you know, if I'm going to suffer for a show, I'm happy to do it for Fear. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Okay. where to begin? What are the chances? That's really, people kept saying that in this episode. What are the chances? But really, what are the chances? That it's specifically June that runs into John's father and everything like that. First of all, before I get into kind of the more emotionally charged stuff, I love the fact that that story that John told earlier in this season, that his father doing the wrong thing for the right reasons and everything like that, that it's all really connecting, and it's Teddy, and it's this whole, I love that this whole tie-in for the season, and we only have 3 episodes left, and I think it's about to get crazy, absolutely crazy. So I'm really, really excited to see where this is going to go, and that I think they have, this long-standing feud and this weird cult mentality with Teddy or whatever. I love it. I don't love the cult. That sounds weird, but I love that that's where they're going with this season. It's really, really interesting. Okay. I liked that at the end, Morgan, to touch on the whole him saying what he said at the beginning of the episode. I totally, he's hurt. He's hurt too. And, may not entirely be what June needed to hear for mental stability and stuff like that, because I think she's already going through the whole, what if I did this? What if I left with John? What if I, the what if game is something that it kind of inevitably happens a lot of the time when something tragic happens. Oh, if only I just didn't, and you to fill in the blank with whatever. But I'm glad that Morgan seemed to be, he's not fully recovered. He's not, he's suffering a loss, as well as Grace. But I do think it's very important, as I said earlier in the reaction, that June looks at her, at least to make sure, she's okay. She needs to be looked at by a medical professional, whatever. So I'm glad that kind of just seemed to get slightly resolved by the end, and that hopefully we'll see all of that mend a little bit over time and everything, maybe. This whole John Sr. really, goodness me, just makes me so emotional, and excuse me, I can't breathe. I can barely breathe right now. It's really fun. Oh my God. And just the idea of him, what a lovely thing for him to kind of realize that his son turned out to be such a great human being. I think that's has to be so wonderful to hear, because literally from his perspective, whether you agree with it or not, right? From his perspective, he left John because he was like, I'm gonna mess him up. He's got this beautiful light. That's what they were talking about. He's got this beautiful light, and I'm gonna mess that up. I'm not right, and whatever. Now, I'm not saying that he definitely would have or not, but that was kind of his mentality. So to know that, I think there might be a little bit of peace of mind, even though I don't think he's ever going to have peace of mind for leaving his kid, and his wife and everything like that. That's never, I don't think he's ever going to get over that. But there has to be a little bit of a peace of mind with knowing that John turned out okay and was a really good person and helped all of these people. and saved June and saved Morgan and saved Dwight. There's these people who are just like, your son made a very deep impact in my life. And that's got to be really great for him to hear. And obviously what John wrote in the letter of forgiveness and everything like that it's got to be something, as much as, he's not going to be thrilled to know that John, died. And there's got to be something, a little bit of, I don't know what, but that John really did become such a wonderful man. One of the best, you could argue. I don't know many people in this fandom that didn't love John Dorie. I'm sure there's one. There's always one, isn't there? There's somebody or a few people or whatever that don't like him. Listen. But in general, he seems to be one of those characters that is fairly equally liked by everybody. And so it's just, and this was a nice little, not really an homage, but just like a nice little coda to his time. You know what I mean? On the show. And it was very impactful and amazing. And I'm very happy that they were able to do that. And the actor who plays his father is amazing. And I'm just so, it was just so emotional. Oh my God. So emotional. And to just see him and June bond was just wonderful. Wonderful to see. And I hope their bond grows. And he does think of her as family. He may have messed up and walked out on his family and everything like that. And but maybe he can form a relationship with her and get to know who his son became through her eyes, and everybody else's too. But that would be, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. It's very, very emotional. If they all don't, die terribly in the next couple of episodes, because this season's really been putting me through the ringer with the tears and everything, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. Oh boy. I also liked, I didn't love, the whole thing with the horse, Sherry. Didn't love that. Didn't love it. Okay. But, I liked the focus on Dwight and Sherry in this episode, and I think it was, again, kind of fitting, because Dwight, and I love that episode where when we see Dwight in fear for the first time with John and June and that whole thing. I really, really love that. And anyway, but I liked what was kind of discussed. Because obviously we could tell that Sherry's a bit, I don't know how to explain it other than like just on edge. And, she had this whole thing with Virginia, and it kind of, it was kind of interesting to see the change from in the beginning of the episode where she says, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna shoot Negan and I'm gonna kill him and that's gonna make me feel better. Except, would it? That's an interesting thing. Would it give her closure? It very well might. I'm not dismissing the idea, but I'm just saying, because of everything that happened to them, Dwight and Sherry, there's trauma there. There's and I think she's just trying to figure out, how do I get past it? And I think in that moment of kind of seeing John Sr. and everything, of like she said, you know, he was so consumed by all of this that, you know, he missed his whole life with his family. And sometimes it takes an example like that for you to see, like, actually with your own eyes, that, like, oh, is that what I'm going to become? And that, you know, I just, I don't know. I just think that, I think it's, I don't know, it's such a hard thing to really, you know, talk about what's going to be good for Sherry. What is going to get her out of this sort of almost like manic state that she's in, that she needs to do something. She needs to, or whatever. And I do hope that Dwight can be there for her. I do hope that they can find some sort of happiness or whatever together. And I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, because that's the thing. When stuff like that happens to a couple, or to these two people, it you know, there's, they both went through something traumatic, right? But and they both went through a lot. And I guess my point is, that doesn't mean that the way that they cope with what happened to them will be the same. And that's kind of the tragedy of it all, right? You know, you're not the same people after the fact. You're not. You know, they can't really go back. And I love what Dwight said. I absolutely love what Dwight said. He said, I definitely changed, but I'm not the same person that I was before, you know, all of this. I changed. And it's okay that you don't. I think there's a lot of, when you go through something, you know, really rough, there's this, or something bad happens to you, and it doesn't need to be as you know, dramatic or horrible or whatever, but if something bad happens to you, whatever it is, maybe the loss of somebody, or, you know, whatever, something bad happens to you and changes your life in some form of way, right? There's not really getting back to how you were before, which is a very sad and tragic thing that I think a lot of people have a hard time coming to terms with. They yearn for who they once were. And I think, you know, maybe she's trying to find different ways to, she's been really chasing, like, how do I want to do this thing, and I'm going to get closure this way or whatever. And sadly, what I think needs to happen is for her to accept what's happened to her, and try to actually move forward and move on, and possibly, you know, become a different person, and not necessarily go back to who she once was. Maybe she needs to grieve for that a little bit. You may not go back to who you once were. I don't know. I found that to be really great. I do hope that they can get kind of back on the same page, because you know what? Oh God, Dwight loves that woman. You know what I mean? Whoo, he loves her. So I would love to see them kind of on the same page again. I mean, I loved that episode. I loved that there was a nice honoring of John, and an introduction to his father, and how it's all going to tie in. with all of this, oh my God, whew, I feel like it's going to get crazy. This season of Fear has really been killing it for me. Quite possibly my favorite season of Fear thus far. Wholeheartedly. I've really, really enjoyed it. And even though I have spent the past, like, how long crying, okay? Yeah, I get it. I've just been in a puddle of tears. Oh my God, I don't know what I need, but, and then I gotta go edit it. You know what's gonna suck? I have to go edit these episodes now. Now I gotta do that over the like today, the next couple of days. Like, whatever. I'm gonna have to edit it. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna cry again. Can't wait. Just can't wait. It's gonna be great. All right. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Fear has just been doing so good, in my opinion, even though it makes me cry like a baby. And yeah, that's about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.